Hello everyone. Rabbid here. Today, I'm racing with the other rabbits to the race competition and I hope I won a trophy when I cross the finish line. But the race starts in 10 minutes, so we're going to review the CBB show called Kerwhizz. So are you ready to race, Kerwhizz fans? So let's build the pods, add those mods and review this show.
Answer the questions and get them right. We'll have a pod that's out of sight. Take your races around the track. Use those mods to get you back in Kerwhizz. The quiz with added whiz.
The story. Okay, Kerwhizz fans. Get ready to take your places when I tell you this show. Kerwhizz, Straplin, the quiz with added whiz, is a British live-action/animated children's television game show created by Tony Reid and Alan Robinson, which originally aired on CBeebies between 2008 and 2011. The series uses a mix of CGI and live-action, and is targeted towards 46-year-olds. The show is moderated and presented by the Kerwhizzitor, Jacob Scipio, the only regular live-action character. 3 teams of 2 CGI characters, each comprising a human child racer and a part living, part mechanical animal pet, must answer 5 rounds of questions, each featuring a regular 2D animated animal character, to win a choice of pod mod for their respective racing pods. In addition, one of the 5 rounds offer the chance to win a mystery pod mod. Each pod mod and mystery mod is an unconventional accessory that may or may not give its user a better chance of winning the race. The teams are cheered on by 3 groups of live-action children dressed in the team's colors and waving team flags. Points are scored based on how many questions are answered correctly. All of the questions are multiple choice with the answers color-coded red, green, yellow or blue. Not coincidentally, these are the standard colors of the function buttons on TV remote controls. Once the question rounds are complete, the teams choose their pod mods. Then, the team's pods are assembled and built around them and their respective pod mods are installed, fitted and added to their pods. The pods are then raced through the roof of the studio into the CGI race world. Each race world is a themed racing environment. The questions usually include clues to the theme, containing 3 or occasionally 4 zones, and each story and race comprises 2 or occasionally 3 laps, except in the deserted Desert Dash, which is a novelty race with no set route and a hidden finish line. All of the teams are likely to encounter unexpected setbacks and opportunities along the way, making the outcome of each race unpredictable. Each episode ends when the race is won and the winner revealed, after which some of the teams are shown doing activities based on the theme of the race, announced by the Kerwhizzitor. The characters. Time to review the characters for all you Kerwhizz fans. Kerwhizzitor moderates the quiz, asks the questions, makes bad puns and rhymes based on the theme and tries to keep the teams in order. In the race world and the story world sequences, Kerwhizzitor commentates. Ninki is a dark-skinned 10-year-old girl with bunches, a mid-European accent and a singing voice that is commonly said to be terrible. She reminds me of Mumble the Penguin from Happy Feet, Spot Splatter Splash from the TV series of La La Loopsy, and Paolo Vallisari from the Lizzie McGuire movie. Kid is a fair-skinned 11-year-old girl with blue hair who is very brainy and good at thinking around problems, though her confidence in her abilities is as great as Twist's, occasionally causing some girl-boy rivalry between them. Twist is a highly confident, desperate to be cool, blonde 12-year-old boy with pale skin and a fixation for style. Pip is a green-furred creature somewhat resembling a Scottish terrier with an extendable metal neck. Pip can't speak, but can often shape his barks and growls into an approximation of words. Despite this, Ninki sometimes fails to hear him when he has an answer to a question and offers her own answer, which is usually incorrect instead, causing him to growl in frustration. Snout, who resembles an orange-furred, 2-legged middle-aged woolly mammoth with a plastic trunk and has a fixation of his own with sprouts. In the episode Planet Snout, the eponymous planet is revealed to be his home world and the origin of his sprout obsession. It is also revealed that Snout has 2 nephews called Rocco and Rico. Caboodle, who is basically a furry ball with a face, 2 conical plastic ears/antennae and a springy conical plastic leg. She appears to be less mature than the other racers and often requires emotional support from Kit. She is able to electrify anything after bouncing for long enough. Natterjack the Toad presents 2 questions per episode based on picture recognition. A typical question might involve the teams identifying one of 4 pictures that is identical to one that Natterjack has drawn. Burping Herbert the Burpassor presents 1 question based on visual memory. This typically involves Herbert eating one of several objects and the teams having to choose which one it was from 4 alternatives. King Pong the Skunk presents Hunt That Skunk, in which he hides in or behind 4 objects in rapid succession. Pip, Snout, and Caboodle have to decide which object was his last hiding place in order to win the mystery mod. King Pong's appearance is always heralded by a smelly green vapor. Occasionally he is replaced by his relatives, such as the pirate Long Pong Silver, who smells even worse than King Pong himself, or by Queen Pong or Princess Pong, who both smell very nice and produce fragrant pink vapor, unlike King Pong himself. Cat Cool the Cat presents Cat Cool's sound round, 1 question based on auditory memory. Typically Cat Cool or his band will play a tune, and the teams must then choose which of 4 alternative tunes matches. That's all I can do. Thanks to Kerwhizz fans for watching this review, and now I can begin to race. See you soon for my next review.